Hey homies. No, I don't mean homies like the thugs mean it. I mean homies like a foodie. Foodies are people who are experts and passionate about restaurants and food and things that are really unique and important about food. Well, here I'm going to make you homies. This is Jessica Lipsy, Realtor with Coldwell Banker. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast, Inspired Realtor Denver. What's the difference between new construction and resale? Well, simply put, resale is a home that's already been owned by another homeowner. In new construction, you're going to work directly with a builder to build a home to your specifications and exactly what you're looking for you and your family. I'm going to tell you just a few of the top reasons why you might choose new construction. The first reason is that you get to choose your finishes most of the time. So you can put your own personality in your brand new home. You can choose what fits your style and your family's needs. Another side benefit is you get to customize your features. That includes everything you can think of, colors of paint, even the color of your grout in your tile. It can be a little overwhelming for some people, but definitely the end benefit of having a home that fits your style and personality has its upside. You can control the price of your new home a little bit. If you want top of the line finishes, that's up to you. You can also choose to go with some of the builder finishes and keep your home more affordable. Everything in your new home is going to be perfect. It's going to be important before you close that you go through every square inch of your house and have the builder fix any scuffs in the paint, any marks in the drywall. Everything is going to be exactly right. One of the largest benefits to going with new construction is especially relevant in this very competitive housing market. You don't have to compete with other buyers. Almost all the time, simply with a new home, you go, you pick out what you want, you put down your earnest money, and that's it. You're under contract with the builder. The last benefit that I'm going to go over with you in this part of the question is the level of service. It's nice to be able to work directly with the person who builds your home. They take a more pride in it than possibly somebody who is reselling their home, So those are the top reasons to go with new construction. Of course, there are many more, but those are the few of my favorites. Although there are many benefits to buying a new build home, there are also a few downsides. First of all, the biggest downside is there's probably going to be a wait between the time that you go under contract and you can move into your new house. Of course, this is going to depend on the stage that the house is in when you do go under contract. It's also going to depend on the builder and how personal you would like your new home to be. Sometimes they can be priced a little bit higher. You are getting the premium of everything being brand new, so you may or may not want to spend that extra money. A lot of things can be excluded from your new home purchase. New builders, new construction do not include window coverings, fences, landscaping. At times you can actually negotiate to have them included though. So make sure you are having your real estate professional talk with the builder to see what you can get included. And that can also guide you in your choice in which builder you use. When you buy a new home, the biggest difference for you to consider as a buyer is your contract is actually between you and the builder. Your real estate professional and their brokerage is going to help to protect you and guide the process, make sure everything happens like it's supposed to. And any good realtor will tell you that most buy contracts are written with the buyer in mind. Now, when you buy a new build home, the contracts are actually all written mostly to benefit the builder. And the ways to protect yourself is number one, make sure that this is the home that you want to purchase. Then you shouldn't have any problems. Secondly, keep in mind that once you put down that earnest money, usually you're committed to actually buy that house. And that's despite of any delays in construction or possible changing of your mind. There are fewer ways to back out of the contract, so to speak. The best way to choose a builder is going to be first and foremost to narrow down the area of town that you'd like to live in. After you choose the area, what you're going to want to do is get in contact with your real estate professional, and we can actually help to narrow down which builders have a product that'll work for you and your family. We can match your budget and the features that are going to be specific to how you want your new home to be. Contract with the right builder in the right area, what you can generally expect, now bear in mind it is general because every builder is going to be a little bit different, is you're going to have a number of appointments. Make an appointment to decide where you want your home to be built, which lot it's going to be on, and what model you choose. After that, you're most likely going to have a design center appointment. It's a lot of fun for most buyers. This is where you get to really personalize and pick the features, colors, and the upgrades you want to have in your home. Following that, there's normally a pre-construction meeting where you'll get a lot of information about the timeline of the project and what you can expect to see unfold from here. After that, your house is being built. Check with your builder to see if you can visit your home during the construction process. It's a lot of fun to go in and see in between the walls before you actually move in. It creates a lot of memories that you'll be able to think of down the road when you're living there with your family. And then after your house is built, most builders will have a walkthrough about a week before closing, give or take, and that's when you're going to go through each room of your home with the construction manager or superintendent. You're going to make sure that everything looks exactly like it should and there are no improvements that need to be made. And then a couple days before closing, you'll go through the house one more time, make sure all the repairs were completed, and then you have closing where you get the keys and you get to move in your furniture. Added benefit of buying a new home is the warranty that comes along with your house. Again, I can't say enough, all builders are going to be a little bit different, but you'll get the information as you go along. But one of the advantages is when you buy new construction, you get warranties with your home. So if anything goes wrong within the first, typically a year inside the home, their builder is going to actually repair that for you. So it's going to keep your home in tip-top shape for a little bit longer. There's typically a different time frame, 2 years or so in between the walls, so usually your electrical and plumbing, and then there will be a separate warranty for your foundation. When you're thinking about your loan for your new home, it's going to be important to review a number of options. If you came to the process with your own lender, that's fantastic, but I always recommend making sure that you pre-qualify with the builder's preferred lender as well. A lot of them have specials and incentives where you can get money off of your closing costs or certain discounts and benefits to using a preferred lender. Now, it's still important to compare your options because there are a lot of different aspects of a loan, such as interest rates, down payments, closing costs and fees that are going to be associated with a new home loan. But definitely make sure that you look at the builder's lender along with your own to make sure that you get the absolute best value for your money. If you're curious about new construction and you would like more information about the builders in your area, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Make sure you do take your realtor to your new home tours. It's going to be important that your realtor is involved in the transaction and that you don't end up working directly with the builder. This way you're going to make sure you've got somebody in your corner making sure everything goes exactly like it should. Thank you so much for watching Inspired Realtor Denver's podcast episode about new construction. If you have any other questions about new construction, please don't hesitate to contact me. At this point, I have worked with several of the builders in Colorado, including custom builders. There's a ton of options, a ton of information out there, and I'd be more than glad to help be the one to navigate that for you. Thanks a lot for watching, and again, have a very blessed day.